Can't wait. I really can't wait. It's exciting for me because this is my first start of a campaign, having finished last season. To really gear up towards a new season is both exciting and I know the level of importance of it as well. So I think gradually we've seen a steady progression in terms of performances, condition, and we're at a stage now where I believe that we're ready. So we've worked really hard today. We've had a fantastic training day. Good chat with the boys before I left for training. That's why I'm a wee bit late, so apologies. And then went down to the ground and did a really good session in terms of where we want to be towards Saturday against Ross County. So it's been good.
You said before the Cowdenbeath game that you weren't happy with performances. I presume you're now happier from.
I said sorry. What?
You said you weren't happy with the performances up to the game, first couple of games in the Betfred.
Yeah, well, Wraith Rovers, I think there was elements of the game I was pleased with, others that I wasn't, but that's natural. Buckie Thistle, I think everybody knows where I was with that one. Cowdenbeath I was delighted with. I said that after the game against United that there was parts of the first half I wasn't too pleased about, but second certainly, we were a lot more forceful. Having watched it back again, there's lots of really good stuff. We dominated the ball. Final ball has to be better, of course. But as I said, what I want is to get to a stage where we're going into our first game, conditions good, tactically we know where we're going in terms of our opponents we're coming up against, and that will change with Ross County. Had the pleasure of going and watching them play over at Arbroath, and the advantage of watching them being able to do it with my own eyes rather than getting match reports done. Both Graham and myself, and indeed Tommy, went to watch the game, so that allowed us a good insightful view of how Ross County play. And to be honest, I'm not overly changed from last season. I think Jim's quite happy with our squad in terms of where they are. We've only added a few bodies to it, whereas we are considerably changed. So we know what we're going up against, but as I said to you, once the information's passed out to the boys, we give them the game plan. It really is all about us.
And games that are achievable, that you can get points on the board at the start of the season.
Every game presents us with an opportunity to get points on the board. We're starting off against Ross County with a home fixture, which is fantastic, and we know our strengths. We know where we maybe come up a little bit short against United in elements of our play. We're working on that. We'll work again tomorrow. So yeah, it's good. It's a good chance for us to start off the campaign with 3 points. And as I said to you, I've got full belief in the team. If we do it right, we'll give Ross County a real trouble. And then it's, as I said, it's up to them to deal with our threats, and we'll deal with them. And I'm really positive.
When Mark was in before you, he was talking about how you'd spoken to them about where this club should be, your hopes, your aims for this season. Just explain, what are your hopes for the club this season?
My hopes are we'll have a successful season. I'm not going to tell anyone what our inside chat was about in terms of our aims for the season, but what I will say is that I want to start off this job that I'm moving the club on. I don't want the club to be in a position where it's a constant struggle to stay up and it's just okay to stay up. I'm not interested in that. I just don't want it to be it's just okay to get into the top six. I want to strive the club forward. It has to start somewhere where you put things in place, change the mindset, and that means not just the playing staff, everything around about it has to be geared where we're trying to move Dundee towards the upper regions of the leagues, where we start to believe that we are a big club. And we want to be successful. We want a wee taste. We've seen Ross County lift trophies and Kilmarnock and Inverness and these teams lifting trophies over recent years. We want a wee bit of that, and you don't get it if you don't have aspirations of trying to reach it. So I'm quite clear in the message where we want to be as a team. There's been loads of input in terms of creating real competition within training. I think it's started to ooze out the players, and they're enjoying that. They're so competitive in training. And that naturally comes to the surface into a match if you start doing that during the day, week in, week out. And that's a starting process where I want to be.
It's just coming across you speaking about it there. I mean,
yeah,
I believe.
That's good. Well, if you're in, you're in.
But
no,
that is really, I mean, you've got to do that with your players, haven't you? I mean,
you have
Mark
to.
was talking about how he feels even his position in the team now on the pitch, it suits him. That's where he wants to play, and he really wants to consolidate.
I see Mark. Yeah, Mark's been terrific. When I played Mark in the wide positions, he was terrific, and that was a needs must. because he's powerful, he gets in the box, he's got a fantastic engine, and we needed to do that type of football to gain the results that would keep us in the league. I see Mark as a central midfielder. He's very versatile, where I wouldn't be too frightened to put him at right centre back. I could play him at full back. He's got qualities, but I do believe that he's going to be best in that position. I really do. And he embraces the challenge of going up against some fantastic midfielders I've already got at the club. So it's up to him to hold the jersey. If he gets it, he does what he does best, which is, I think, being a box-to-box midfielder and getting on the end of things. His goal against United was classic Mark O'Hara in terms of his timing and getting into the box at a good period. So listen, he's one of many, and if not all of the squad. In fact, I would say all of the squad that has really bought into what I'm trying to do here with Graham, being really positive, get a winning edge and a mentality to the training, to the games. And listen, we'll not win all the games, but we're going to try.
Would you say, Neil, that a place in the top four is realistic?
I'm not putting anything publicly on here. Inside, every one of those players know where I want to be come the end of the season. There's no barriers. I'm not placing any barriers on the guys. I expect them just to, as I said there, to go into every game, to win every game, and if a team's going to take points off us, they're going to have to earn them. So I'm not putting any limitations on them. They know where we want to be, and it's up to them to go out and get the points that'll get us there. Looking
at County on Saturday, of course, they're without Liam Boyce, who got nearly half the goals last season. What difference do you think that'll make? Will that give you? Will that make your task any easier?
Well, I think when you look at a team when they lose goals from their side, then it can impact them. You saw how Greg Stewart and Kane Hemmings leaving this club affected us a little bit, or largely affected us. But I think what Jim's done is he's not disrupted his squad too much because he believes he's got enough now. He's brought in Mickelson up top. I think Curran then will be asked to step up to the plate. They've got Schalk there that maybe feels that he can open the shoulders out and be a wee bit more responsible in terms of the goals front. So Jim's got players there that can certainly get him goals. I saw that at the weekend and be a threat. So Boyce is gone, and there's no point worrying about Liam Boyce. He's not in the side anymore. Now we have to look at who Jim's going to put out. All possibilities, whether they've been stripped at the weekend or not, we have to look at Ross County as a whole, and without going on, respect them, but it really is about us.
Obviously a massive match against United coming up next midweek. Do you just totally ignore that till Saturday night?
Not interested. That question was right on cue, wasn't it, with that big bell? Your time's up. Your time's up. No. I'm not interested in United just now. It's about Ross County.
Yeah, so all about total focus on the
absolutely,
in
yeah,
front of you.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I was wanting to ask you about Sofian Musa. Seems to have settled it very well. How pleased are you with what you're getting from him, and what do you expect?
Yeah, I'm delighted with Sofian. Yeah, he's come into a new culture. His language, his grasp of the Scottish language is getting better. But listen, the biggest thing for me wasn't about Musa's quality. It was about his condition, and he was behind us in terms of the days that we had trained. So he's got another 90 minutes under his belt there, and he'll be better for it. We've just turned him down a wee bit, just give him a little bit more rest, and the other boys just to let him recover. But no, I'm absolutely delighted with all the acquisitions that I've made, and Sofian provides us with a threat up top. As I said, it's not easy for a striker to come into a club because the responsibility is then placed upon his shoulders. Just spoken about Boyce leaving the club, but when a new striker comes in, it helps when you bury 5 and 3, one offside against United. But he's a threat, and when he's getting grappled with, and he's all black and blue from the Derby game, when he's getting that close attention, then it creates space. So if he's not scoring because he's a focal point, it's up to other boys to fill those gaps and try and score.
And team news, how's that shaping up?
It's good, yeah. We're with a really good training session today. Trying to think, I don't think we've got many. Costa picked up a wee knock in a 20s game the other day there, but otherwise we're at full strength.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you very much.